Hey everybody, Reckless Trucker here. I don't know how well you can hear me. As you can see in the thumbnail, I have a mask on. And I'm just hoping it'll work like a pop filter or something like that. I don't really know. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about today was you and why life matters. I did have a whole thing planned with a script and some awesome editing I was going to do. And then my computer fucked up and I can't get it working right. So, fuck it, I'll do a live stream. I know what I have to say anyway. But basically, you see, the point is, I have some friends that go through depression a lot and stuff like that. And it kind of sucks whenever that happens. Also, let me know if you guys can hear me, okay? Anyway. So, why does life matter? Well, there are two arguments, I believe, that exist for why life doesn't matter. And I don't mean to be a dick here, but they basically boil down to two kinds of reasoning and two types of, I guess, philosophies. Thank you, Saomi. One of the philosophies around it would, I guess, be the nihilist one, which is that, oh, nothing matters anyway. Which, quite frankly, I believe we can just throw that right out the window, because nihilists are idiots. If nothing mattered, then quite frankly, kill yourself. Honest truth. I'm not even using that ironically. Now, the other argument that I've heard for why life doesn't matter, well, there's two more actually, but the next one, I believe, comes down from like a materialistic point of view, and that, oh, there's nothing unique in the universe, it's all just atoms and molecules floating around. And then after that, the other argument is, well, there's suffering in life, and that's why life is bad. So, let's talk about this, okay? Now, from a materialistic point of view, I can sort of understand that argument, but here's the problem with this. If you're a materialist, then you have to admit that, quite frankly, if something is rare, then it has value. This is kind of the basis for original money and bartering, even. For example, gold. We've always used gold. Right? Xiaomi is life, but life is good and bad all at once, how I see it. Yes, Xiaomi, I agree. But here's the thing about this with the materialist point of view and the values. We value gold on Earth because it's rare. But if we look at the overall value of gold in a universal sense, it's everywhere, it doesn't matter, it's worthless. So in order to give life value, from a materialistic standpoint, we have to be able to make it rare. Well, the reality of the matter is that life is quite rare. As far as we know, and all the evidence that we have suggests that this planet is the only planet with life on it. That makes life incredibly rare, and that right off the top makes life really valuable. But there's even more than that, I believe. It goes even deeper than just life itself having value. This is why your life has value, okay? Your life has value because of the simple matter that you are unique. Now, I don't mean you're a special snowflake unique. I mean from a level of thought and even materialism, you are unique. Your unique biochemistry exists only within you and not within anyone else in the world. You may have a lot of similarities on biochemical levels with people, but you're not exactly the same. It is genuinely unique. And then there's also the matter of the mind. Mind and consciousness is something that we do not understand very much of, to be honest. But there is some value to it because it is self-evident within every human life that the mind and consciousness exist. I guess another way people would describe it is as metaphysics. Now, it exists. And we all have it, and we all use it, and we all see it in a way. We don't see it literally, you know what I mean? And if you have two people, for example, with the way the human mind works, that go through the exact same experience, the exact same way of living throughout life, everything seems to be the exact same. The reality of the matter is they're going to have very different thoughts and very different ways of thinking. Yes, they will end up having a lot of similar thoughts. But when real shit goes down, they'll have very different interpretations of very hard incidents in their life. Someone else will have the mental thought of, oh, it doesn't matter. Somebody else will have the mental thought of, this is the most important moment in my life. That's just the way that works. No two people ever handle the exact same question the same way, no matter how similar they are. You can see this even in YouTube videos. Just go through the comments of people with thousands and thousands of YouTube videos, and you will never find, well, thousands and thousands of comments, and you will never even find the same two comments exactly like each other. It just doesn't happen. There's always slight structural differences and stuff like that, and contextual differences, all kinds of other things that happen. So, even for a materialist, somebody like Sam Harris, who believes that materialism and science should guide morality, all life has value there on a moral level then, because value would end up deciding morality from that point of view. Your life does matter because you exist. Because you are a unique mind, and nobody else will ever think like you. You have an entire universe of molecules and atoms in existence, and you're the only one that's arranged like you are. And that's just a self-evident reality that nobody could argue against. And then there is also now the matter of suffering. Oh, well, my life has suffering, it hurts. And I can understand that point of view. I'll admit, for myself, for example, let's say I become 80 years old and I'm losing my mind and somebody else has to wipe my ass. Quite frankly, I want to be shot. Kill me if I'm at that point, okay? But if you're not at the point where you are not relying on others and you can rely on yourself, like you physically have the ability, your life has value there too, because your life now has infinite potential. The human being is the only creature that I'm aware of that has this ability to observe the world around them and not just see what is best for survival, but every other path available to them walking forward. Some people don't have that ability in the sense that they believe they can't do it, or they just don't get the idea for that. But they can still see potential that's there that nobody else could see, or that no other life form other than a human being could see. Not only does life have good times, but it has potential for infinitely good times. And potential is something that we just don't understand too on a metaphysical level. It's like the future. There are almost infinite possibilities with the future. Now, yes, let's say you're 90 years old, you shit on yourself, and you've lost your mind. There's no potential there. I'll agree with that. Absolutely. But as long as you are in decent working order as a bioorganism, as a biomechanical creature, you have the potential. Even if you're 900 pounds, you have the potential to lose all that weight and become a strong, fit human being capable of anything. So, what I really believe it comes down to is there are two reasons why life matters. Your life is unique. There's no other human being or even organism that's ever going to think like you. And finally, you have the potential for infinitely greater things in life. Better than now, better than any other human being has ever seen or had or ever will. You have that potential. It may seem odd and it may seem blah, 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 gushy, gushy feelings, but it is true. Whether you take a materialistic point of view or a theistic point of view, there is a way to find great value in life. And it is up to you as an individual to find that value in life. I understand it can be difficult, but it's always possible. There's always the potential for it. Anyway, sorry, this is just more of a rant than an actual video. I didn't have any time to edit anything or anything like that because my computer screwed up. But if you value life and you think you have a different reason for why life has value, let me know. Write it in the comments section. If you disagree with me and you think life doesn't have value, let me know. Write it in the comments section and we can have a long discussion about this. Anyway, have a nice day, everybody. Peace out.